Brian from Arrowhead Garage, and today on Firebird Friday, we're getting back to sanding down the 67 Pontiac Firebird 400. If you've been with me a while now, you know back in April, we took off the driver's fender because it had the most rust and that big dent that we still can't talk about, but we will one day, and we had to get it repaired. So I pulled the fender off the car, I sent it down to bare metal using this Harbor Freight Bauer Orbital DA. Did a really good job, used the 60 grit pad on this. It did a good job. It was nice, but again, you had to put some effort into it to strip all that paint down and get it to bare metal. So now that I'm back working the Firebird, summer's over, all the drama of summer's done with. It's time to refocus and get back to working on the Firebird. Louis from First Generation Garage, he's like, Brian, go get yourself one of those surface reconditioners. I'm like, Louis, Eastwood, money, dude. Like, I'm a poor boy here in Arizona. He's like, Harbor Freight has one. Yep, he was right. They do. They have one of these bad boys. $150, more my price range for what I'm doing. And it came with 3 sanding discs. The black drum here that I have on, this is not the one that comes with it originally. I've already went through 4 different drums to find out which is the best one. So today, we're going to sand on the Firebird a little bit more. We're going to test some different drums, see which one works best. And with that, hopefully I'll save you a couple bucks when you go to buy your disc, because it's going to take you several of these to sand an entire car. So I'm going to shut up and get to wrenching. No, we're going to get to sanding on this week's episode of Firebird Friday. Alright guys, check this out. This is the passenger rear end quarter. Look how much rust was back in there. All rusted out. So we're going to have to order a new lower patch quarter panel for that. So we're going to have to wait for UPS to deliver that. So back to sanding the car. I'm really liking this new surfacer thing. It's doing the job well, and so far I must admit it does do the job. So let's get back in and watch some more of this thing work. Guys, this thing is working really cool. I'm enjoying this tool. It's $100 and some odd, but well worth it if you have to strip an entire car down. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and like if you haven't already, guys. All right, back to getting this done. Alright guys, so right here I'm starting to work on the hood. This is still the original disc that came with the Bauer kit. And at this point, when I stopped about right here, is when I ran out and I had to go and get another one, and I got that one off Amazon. That one disc just did that top little part. That was it. That's all I got out of that $30 freaking drum. Alright, this disc here, complete trash. I was only able to get like that front part right there done. And I don't know if you can see this, but the black stuff that comes off the reel, this disc here, absolute garbage. Look at this. It looks like the beaches of Normandy. Look at that. That's crap. That was a waste of 30 bucks. I'm going back to Harbor Freight and buying one of theirs for $40. Alright guys, so I went back to Harbor Freight. I had to go to a different store, one about 20 miles away from my house, as my store was out of stock of these. But I did buy the last two at that other store because this thing is impressive as long as you use the Bauer 40 grit discs from Harbor Freight. Do not buy the one on Amazon. Just save your money. Go spend a little bit more. Get the ones from Harbor Freight. So for some reason, doing the top, now this is the hood that Jonathan from Vinyl Village Garage came out a couple years ago and helped me cut the old rusty one off and weld on this new one, trying to get off the cheap spray paint and the EBT or whatever it is, that coating, that black coating, it ate through one of my sanding discs. So here you see how easy it is to remove it. You just pull off this bolt and this spacer, the disc will come off. There are two metal bars that slide down the middle that kind of center it up on the shaft, keep it from spinning when it's on the thing. But again, pretty simple, easy to do. Slide the new one on. You're gonna go ahead and stick on the two little bars that go in right there. Stick those in, and then you can then screw down the washer and the bolt. And it is counterclockwise to tighten and clockwise to loosen. So it takes you a minute to go, what am I doing here? What am I doing? But we'll get this back together and we'll get back to sanding down the bird. So at this point, we're getting down kind of to the end of our side here. I'm going to do the door real quick. You can see it makes pretty quick work of that. And I was hoping to go into the the driver rear quarter with no problems and no issues. Saw that rust before, so I started there first to see if we'd find some more rust, and didn't find any rust. It was good metal, and I was feeling confident. But then I started to notice some stuff. It looked like it had been hit back here in the fender, in the rear quarter, I mean, and I started finding the traditional old school of, you know, drill a hole into the dent, you take a slide hammer, you pull it out. This back part is pretty much done that whole entire way. Bondo was probably almost a quarter of an inch thick in some spots. You can kind of see it right there. But after talking to Jonathan and Louie, they both agreed that we can repair that using some fiberglass body filler, and we can smooth that back out and get that back going, as the dent itself's been repaired. Just need to rework that. So as I finish up here, getting it all sanded and done, I'm super excited. Just a little bit more, and of course, so much dust, so much sanding material in the air. It clogged up my poor camera, and so we won't be able to enjoy all of this, but we'll get there. And I thought as I would end the night, I just went ahead and wrote in the hood here, Firebird, and then I thought, that's out of 67. And let's call it a 400 because that's what she is. So awesome. This thing's going to be sanded down in no time. Well, I think we've gotten almost about 90% of the car sanded, as you can see here. I started to get in here and pull out the chrome and get in there. A few little spots around here, and don't even worry about that. Don't worry about that. This is that driver's side, all nice and beautiful there. A little more up into there. Of course, same thing on this side. That's all now bare metal. Again, we'll get in here and we'll get these out. But let me take you back here into this rust spot. So this is what, yeah. So hopefully I can take this panel here, cut it out, and I do have that replacement panel. But as you can see, it goes from here all the way down into there. So probably that body line right here, I assume, is where we're gonna cut. Let me grab that part because that did come in. So I picked up a replacement patch from that place with yellow everything. Not too thrilled with them. It is a CHL. Yeah, there's the part number and all that crazy stuff if you need that. It only has one hole. I should have two holes back there, but just see how it fits up here. Well, I already tell you, that's where it's going to go. Then, right there. Get up there like that. So it does follow kind of that body line right there. Okay, well, at least we have what that's for, but you can see one hole, and of course, there's two holes back there. So, let's go look at the other side. All right, so here's that damage here. You can see that old school dent pulling technique down into here. So what we're thinking is we can come in here and weld up these holes, and then we'll use some fiberglass reinforced Bondo and try to smooth that back out. But it's right here and right up into here. So for the most part, it should be pretty salvageable. There's no rust in it. There's no rust down here. That was all good. So I think we're good to go on that part. All right, guys, so as you can see, we have the bird pretty much sanded down to bare metal. There's a few little spots that we got to take care of, but I'm waiting on a special tool to come in to try those little spots that big disc sander and the drum sander just couldn't get into those spots right there. So Mike over at Lake and Lodge Garage, he's building a 67 Firebird as well. He's the one that hooked me up with this neat little device that I ordered. And I also ordered a knockoff version of it as well to see and compare, and that'll be in another video. Plus, we'll do a video on the coil spring compressor homemade version, kind of like what Jonathan did at Vinyl Village Garage, but I tweaked it because, you know, I'm in Arizona and we do things weird in Arizona, so, but it worked, and that's what matters. So now the car is, damn lights went off. Oh my goodness. Be right back. So I got some new lights from Lowe's. They're LEDs, there's these panels. I got them for $10. I had a gift card from Christmas, so I went and picked up some lights. And so I like the light. We'll talk about those later, but we're going to do a video on the little Rolex pads that are coming in. We'll do a video coming up on Firebird Friday on the coil spring compressor, and we'll do one on the lights because, you know, I need sunglasses. Man, it's like January 2nd, and whew, it's already hot in Phoenix. So with that, guys, I want to let you go. See you next Friday for another episode of Firebird Friday. And remember to like, share, and subscribe, and do all the other YouTube stuff you're supposed to do. You know, we're just hanging out. We're having fun. And until then, this Friday at 5:30 Mountain Time, which is the same time as Pacific Time, which I don't know where you're all at. But we're going to try to do another Firebird Friday live with Louie from First Generation Garage and John from Vinyl Village Garage, and try to get back into maybe doing a live Friday afternoon show. So if you have any comments on that, make them down below. Let me know some suggestions, prizes, trivia, what should we do, ideas. We're all open for it. We want to just include the whole Firebird Pontiac community once a week and just talk about shop. So with that, I'm going to shut up and let you guys go. Have a great weekend. And remember, tonight, you're going to see the very first Friday Night Live. Firebird Friday Live? Firebird Friday Live. Firebird Fridays Live. Bye, guys. Bye.